Life of the Leo, the concept kind of came to me. Number one is because, you know, I have like the greatest zodiac sign in the world, Leo. So that's how it originally started, but talk about that later. But, you know, one day, you know, I sat back and thought, you know, me working in the, you know, entertainment industry and living in South Florida and doing promotions and security. And I sat back and I just kind of watched the nightlife and how, you know, how much money, especially from the African American community and minority community, how much money fluctuated through South Florida, you know, every single weekend. You know, it may not have been popular every place, but it was popular at some place at every weekend. And I sat back and I thought about it. I said, you know what? Out of all the clubs that I've worked at and I've done security at, I've never worked for not one black owner. And it just kind of got me thinking. I was like, wow, if we could throw a party, at least on a consistent basis, or I mean, at any time, and the money that is generated, I mean, thousands of dollars in one weekend. The money that is generated, you know, in the nightlife, if we could take that money and funnel it back into our community, how much of a difference that would make. This year, we're going to be celebrating the big brothers, big sisters of Miami.
You can't say mentor without saying men. We need to take the stigma out of mentoring. A mentor is a trusted friend and counsel. Every single child needs someone they can trust, and every single child needs someone that can provide them positive counsel or advice.
And they have a great new initiative that they're pushing called the Man Drive. And I thought it was such a clever idea. And when Gail Nelson told me about it, I said, you know what, man, you got to let me jump on board. We got to do something together to where we can push this effort. And what better time than Life of the Leo annual charity event? I mean, this year we've got some great live entertainment. I mean, we've got Anestia Johnson, ridiculous voice, man. She's gonna come, you know, and bless us with great performances and songs. I have Chris Winter, one of my favorite hip hop artists that's out there. Man, he's gonna come and bless the stage. Mr. Alexander Starr is gonna come and bless it. He was at the first one and he completely ripped it, and he's gonna be there to again honor us on stage. Another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna honor one of our late brothers, Lex Cartwright, who performed at my first birthday bash, but has since passed away from complications of diabetes. We have some great sponsors that came and held us down. Rand Corp, LLC, man, they came out and helped us out, you know, to make sure this event went down.
This is for the woman I value. Every time I look up in your eyes, I don't really know what goes on, but my mind seems to get lost.